What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about AMC, GME, as well as the overall broader market. And after that, we're going to check the option flow for all three of them. So today, AMC was down for 1.64% for the day. It had a high of $13.04. The average volume on AMC is around 40.58 million, but today's volume was around 25.68 million. The volume is definitely going down every day. There is not much of a big sentiment coming towards the AMC right now, but the options flow is definitely indicating some sort of a move that is about to be coming in AMC from here onwards. Now let's come over to the GameStop. Now GameStop was down for 2.33% for the day. It had a high of $122.28. The average volume on GameStop is around 3.27 million, and the today's volume was around 2.44 million. So the volume is pretty low on GameStop. It has been going down significantly from last couple of weeks, but today in the aftermarket, GameStop announced a 4:1 stock split, which sent the stock price up in the aftermarkets. It's almost up 8.98% for the day. There were a lot of individuals, those who were buying a put option on GameStop. That means they were betting that the GameStop is going to go down from here onwards. But this news that came out in the aftermarket has sent these stock price up, and now I personally believe we might have some sort of a good uptrend coming into GameStop from here onwards. Now let's come over to the SPY. Now SPY was up for 0.34% for the day. It had a high of $385.87. Now the kind of volatility that we are experiencing in the SPY, there is no clear-cut indication that is coming out right now out of SPY, which can indicate that which side we're going to go from here onwards. Now from last 2-3 days, we have seen quite a bit of action that's been happening in SPY. It goes down to $372 and then bounce back from there to almost $383 or $385. We're not able to find any kind of a upward confirmation from the SPY right now. It went up 385 in almost after the FOMC meeting, and then it went back down to $383 now. So there is no clear-cut indication right now coming out that we might have some sort of a significant uptrend coming into the SPY from here onwards. But the only stock that is very promising right now, that is Google, because it's going to have a stock split happening next week. That is what is creating quite a bit of movement that is coming in the Google right now. We are experiencing only some kind of a movement coming in Google. Every other stock is almost in a confused state. There is no movement coming out because the overall broader market is confused. There is no clear cut indication coming out. So most likely what's going to happen is till the next week, till the CPI data come out, the market is just going to behave in this irrational manner. And it's very hard to trade right now. It's almost a boss mode that we are in right now. Now let's come over to the options for the AMC. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. Now these two whale came in and they were buying this $20 put option with 3,800 contract, and one individual is paying 2.85 million and another one is paying 3.1 million dollar. That's a huge amount of money that these individuals are betting that the AMC is going to keep going down from here onwards. And when I bring down the premium a little bit and see what exactly the mini whales are doing, majority of them are onto the downside. You can see it for yourself. These 8 days expiration with $55 put option is definitely suspicious, and they're all betting that the AMC is going to go down from here onwards. Now the only thing comes down to is GME. If GME gets some sort of aggressive upward momentum, AMC is going to follow along with it. Now let's come over to the option flow for the GameStop. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. Majority of them are on to the downside, and they were all buying put options which might get burnt by tomorrow morning. Some of these individuals were buying 1 day expiration put option, which is definitely gonna get worthless, and they were betting quite a bit of big amount of money that the GameStop is gonna keep going down from here onwards. But it's turning out not to be in their favor. These $110 put option that's gonna expire in 8 days most likely is going to lose a lot of premium for tomorrow, as the stock price has already gone up 8.95% in the aftermarket. We just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. The rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of the option flow for the GameStop. Now let's come over to the options flow for the SPY. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. Now these two whales were buying these put options. These are basically deep in the money put option, and they are betting $10.6 million, and the other one is betting $11 million, and they're buying a pretty good solid amount of contract. They are betting another 8 days time. The SPY is going to keep going down from here onwards, which is pretty much unpredictable. I would not select a side. SPY is going to go from here onwards. We might get squeezed towards upside just for a week or two, or we might keep going down from here onwards. Now when I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales are doing, now the options flow has changed quite a bit. A lot of individuals are buying call options. This is getting very risky, and it's getting very confused to which side to bet. because definitely we are in a downtrend and we're going to go down quite a bit further from here onwards. But there is a quite a bit of call buying that is happening in this pie right now, which can definitely make traders confused. Now when I bring down the premium a little bit more further, again there are a lot of call buying that is happening on this pie, but there is definitely quite a bit of put which is definitely outweighing the call options. Now we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. And by looking at the charts as well, there is no clear cut indication that is coming out of the chart of the SPY. Even the wix is not indicating anything. There is no gap between in the charts of SPY as well as the wix, which could indicate a slight bit of change in momentum to of the stock market. Right now it's just we have to wait and see how this is going to play out. Hope so you like my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.